And then there's a couple of programs that, we've been doing this. I've been working on this for about a year and a half now. One of the first things we came to was, here, particularly in the state of Washington, they need more money. Law enforcement need more money for the training. The training change is taking place, and so that's one of the things that's on the docket that we're going to look into. And then there's several that Michael Bennett has brought to light that we want to actually explore as well. So there's a lot of organizations and causes that we want to help and support in any way that we can.
The training, is it the de-escalation stuff
Correct.
that you've talked about?
Yeah.
As you know, this is the only team fund in the NFL devoted to this.
As I know of, yeah.
Did you talk to the union about making this bigger, or you want to keep it here?
No, we've talked to everybody you can think of. We've talked to. One of the things that we wanted to do was make sure that it was clearly understood what this fund was for, and then once it expands, then be able to branch out to other organizations, to other teams, to other leagues, and allow complete buy-in, not just from the Seahawks or the NFL, but also from a country's perspective.
How do fans get involved?
Easy. They can go to the website and donate. I don't know the exact website off the top of my head right now, but you can go. Yeah, you can go to Seahawks.com. This is Seahawks.com/action. Seahawks.com/action fund. You can go to my Twitter. It's on there. We're making it readily available for anybody who wants to participate and support.
How sensitive are you to the criticism of they're all talk and no action, or they're detached because they're millionaire athletes? How much does this answer that?
I mean, it all has a place. I do think it all has a place. However, I think that if you ask anybody who is trying to do something, trying to make change, you're always going to have that pushback, that negativity. And credit the guys in this locker room and the organization. We've been able to kind of cipher through that, find our way through that, and continue to focus on our goal and on our purpose. And this is another item that shows that we've been able to do that. So I wouldn't say that we're sensitive to it. I would say that we've heard it, we understand it, we appreciate it. However, it had no bearing on what we've been trying to work on for the past year and a half.
Have you guys finalized what you might do prior to the game at all? Or?
No. Focused on getting healthy, and also focused on preparing, getting ready for this game.
How important is that at this point, what you do with all eyes in the country on this summer?
I don't know. I haven't put much thought into it. I've really been trying to focus on, we focused obviously on getting this together, and then obviously my preparation for the game. That's been vitally important too. So really haven't thought much about that. Probably will in the next couple of days. Obviously we have some time to think about that.
Who all, among the players, and obviously you, but who all was kind of spearheading this thing?
There's a number of guys. I don't want to speak for anybody, but there was a number of guys. We had a group chat that we were just texting back and forth, different thoughts, different ideas, the way that we wanted to message it, and the importance of making sure that this was what we wanted collectively as a team. So there was a group of us in a chat where we discussed it.
Did the organization, I mean, obviously you talked to them, but I mean, their guidance on this, how was that?
Yeah, the organization was very hands-on, very involved. We've got a pretty large support already, and that's been backed by the organization itself. I don't know if I'm allowed to speak on that yet. Am I? Can I mention names? Yeah, the organization has been very supportive.
Yeah. At some point that will become known that the organization is giving some support.
The organization has been very supportive.
You mentioned your health. It sounds like you plan still to play Sunday. Or?
That is the plan. I feel good, but we still got a couple of days left. It's been even though it's been 3 days, it's been a very long process to get to this point, and so still working through it.
Did you get hurt on a specific play in that game? Or?
I did, but it was a combination of things. I felt it, and then continued to go, and then it got worse, and then we had to address it.
Is there a specific dollar amount you guys want to get to?
That we need to get to.
Yeah, like aiming for?
As much as we can get. Am I allowed to say how much we have now? Okay.
It's more than $1, I'm guessing.
There's some money in it, yeah.
We'll get it for you guys.
Like the $12 starting fee.
And I encourage all of you guys to donate as well. Appreciate that.
Well, it's tax deductible, right?
It
I
is.
saw that.
It is.
How odd has this week been for you? It's been a day or two since you had to deal with an injury.
Yeah. Personally, it's been pretty taxing mentally, just because I haven't been able to get out there and get the physical reps, and so that's it's different for me. Obviously, I haven't missed significant time for 4 or 5 years now. So that part is getting readjusted to handling an injury. It's been taxing. But it's also been an opportunity for our younger guys to get an opportunity to show what they're capable of, and potentially have an opportunity to help us in the game. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Is this a deal where you have to prove it right before the game? One of those things?
Yeah, so it's a very sensitive injury. You don't want to overdo it during the week because you could re-aggravate it or potentially make it worse. But then also, just having the right mindset and the right schedule to make sure that you're doing everything you can so that when it comes to Sunday, it's as healthy as it can be. And so there's a very fine balance there that we've been trying to figure out how to do it. And I think we've been our training staff has done an excellent job. David Strickland, D. Rich, and Tankovic, they've been doing an excellent job of making sure that I'm on my game for it.
If Amara had to play a lot more suddenly, how have you seen him sort of improve?
And he's done an excellent job, particularly this week as well. He's done an excellent job. I think that he's finally finding out how to use his body in our scheme, which takes some time, especially for a guy his size. He's I think he's like 220 something pounds. So he's a little different receiver than what we've had here. So he's kind of having to find his place, and I think he's done an excellent job of that, particularly this week.
What do you mean using his body?
Well, because just the way we run our routes, the scheme, the concepts, it's like playing basketball sometimes, and he's had to get used to that a little bit. And again, like I said, he's done a fantastic job up to this point, but really this week, I've seen it come along pretty steadily.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.